at Bill Snyder Family Stadium. What a scene this is, a veritable cavalcade of colors, stripe after stripe that they hope leaves the visitors dizzy. It's the Arizona State Sun Devils and the Kansas State Wildcats. Reese Davis, David Pollock, and Jesse Palmer with you, and Howie Rowe joins from the sideline with an injury report.
Guys, the Sun Devils head coach told me pregame they have a lot of confidence in their backup this week. He was able to come in for their injured starter last week and have a very productive game. They like how he read the defense, how he got guys in and out of plays, so they are expecting to be able to really count on him here today in this big game. I'll keep you posted on how comfortable he looks starting out the first quarter. Guys, back to you.
Howie, we'll see how they react. And the Sun Devils ready to put toe to leather, and here we go. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So the Kansas State Wildcats offense to go on the attack first. And here's the sophomore quarterback who will be at the controls in this one. More than 300 yards passing and a couple of touchdowns last time out.
Yeah, and you know, when we talk to the coaching staff, they just sort of say, hey, we're going to go as our quarterback goes. And they're on a nice little win streak right now, and the biggest reason why is because the play of the guy behind center. He has been lights out throwing it. He's been making big plays.
Entering accessibility tab. Menu narration option is set to off is selected. Subtitle accessibility option to toggle menu narration. Audio is only available when connected to servers. Menu narration option is set to off. Subtitle accessibility option to toggle menu narration. Audio is only available when connected to servers.
The offense on rhythm and avoiding the...
Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Picks up the ball and tries to make something of it.
Man, those are so frustrating when you're a defense and you swarm to the football and you stick the quarterback and you make him cough it up just to have the other team recover it again and you don't get it. Still a good stick, still a good physical play. Keep hitting that quarterback.
Back to throw, it's Duff. Timed that hit perfectly to keep him from making the grab. It'll be third down.
All right, that's your goal. Separate man from ball. Try to get your shoulder in there on the catch point and really give him something to think about. Physically jar that football and knock it out. Nice job by the defender.
They need a huge play on third and long. Oh, pressure's coming. They'll flip it out to the back on the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. The Wildcats will have to send out the punt team. First one of the day is off. He was called on 3 times in that victory last week. On the return, he's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. The Sun Devils offense will come out to go on the attack for the first time. And we've said many times a tight end is the quarterback's best friend, but the last time these two played together, you could make the argument it was even more than family. It was like that thing there is a friend who sticks closer than a brother, David.
It was really impressive. I mean, they put up big numbers. It seemed to work every time he looked to the big fella. He delivered. So, elite 1-2 punch. Jesse, how do you slow that guy down?
I mean, you just got to pick your matchup poison, honestly. You can put a safety against him and try to take advantage of the speed, but he's not going to be big enough to match up physically. If you go linebacker, you're not fast enough. So mixing and matching the looks, I think, is the best chance this defense has.
Fires to the right, and that one's incomplete.
I don't know if the quarterback read the coverage properly on that one, but obviously the result is an incompletion.
The Power Cats have powered up the noise to try to help this defense on third down. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. He'll pull it down and run. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. The Sun Devils come to the line with a new set of downs. The run inside. It's Robinson. Stopped just inside the 25. We'll mark it at the 24. Pickup of 10 and a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Snap on first down, wants to throw. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. And the Sun Devils have it in scoring position on first and goal. Here's Brown. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here.
And I'm good with it. I like what the offense is doing. Be physical. I don't need to get pass happy down here on first and goal. Nice job believing in my running game, and maybe I stick to it for another play or two.
He'll keep it on second down. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. They've worked it down to the 4-yard line, but now it's third and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there.
Well, on third and short and field goal range, they dial up the pass play. Quarterback was trying to get through his progressions. There was just simply nobody open. Couldn't make an accurate enough throw. Ball falls incomplete.
Touchdown ASU! Quick strike through the air for the score. Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. They covered half the field with a 50-yard touchdown drive. And they capped the drive with a 4-yard touchdown pass. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Kansas State will get things going as they take over on offense. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Runs ahead and powers his way for 4 yards out to the 30. Guys, let's just think for a second about Kansas State. Really interesting matchup here. It's always fun when the top 2 teams in the conference get to square off in the regular season. With all the expansion, it's become a little bit of a rarity, hasn't it?
It has. Obviously, there's so many teams in each conference, but head-to-head still very much matters. So if you're sitting, obviously, at the top like these teams are, the head-to-head this day will really matter down the road.
Yeah, this was a game we circled way back in the preseason, expecting these 2 teams to be as good as they are, and now we get to find out who's the best in conference. Both these teams relishing this opportunity to show not only their opponent, but the rest of the conference who the top dog is.
It's first and 10 from the 38-yard line. Drops back. It's Duff. Extending the play. Quarterback gets the first down. Hits the slide, got the first down with his feet.
Hey, listen, it's important at that position to be able to be good off schedule. Everything's easy when it's on time. You can get the ball out, but when things break down and they get off schedule, you've got to have a guy back there that can make the right decisions. He did exactly that.
Makes a grab and room to run. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. The Wildcats can really attack on this second and short. They'll go to the air. And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
We've already seen the gifts he has, man. You've seen him dance. You've seen him rush, like really good speed. That's what we talked about coming to this football game, trying to get some negative plays. A better job by the defense there, being aggressive, getting...
And the pressure gets to him again. Another sack. K-State sends the punt team onto the field, ready to boot it away. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. Arizona State has the ball back and the offense making its way onto the field. Already a solid start to this one, now back to work with this 7-0 lead. They'll start on the ground with Brown.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Keep it on the ground. There he goes. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33.
At the 33. Good enough for a first down.
That's the end of the quarter, and Arizona State has the lead. We put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. First play of the period, first down here. Fresh set of downs going up top. Release to the back. Out wide right, it's Brown. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. That is just a gargantuan play as he has it all the way down to the 12.
He's tackled at the 12-yard line. And that's a first down for the offense.
They just changed the dynamic of this possession in a heartbeat, and now it's 1st and 10 from inside the red zone. Fresh setter downs going to the air. And the timing just a hair off.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
Misfired on first down, back to the air on second. Moving out to the right. He just tossed that one out of bounds. You avoid the sack, you avoid the turnover. You've got more plays here on third down.
And that goes down as incompletion, but that's a smart play. And the QB coach and the OC will be very happy with the decision of the quarterback. He got outside the pocket. He obviously was he's outside the tackle boxes. He knew he could throw it away as long as he got it past the line of scrimmage. Nothing there, nothing open. Live to fight another down.
He's got it. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. This offense has already converted once on fourth down. Can they do it again? Snapped it, and he has to have it. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Arizona State!
This guy just has a nose for the end zone, and you love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown on the season.
And he did get that extra point through the slippery surface, no problem. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. Wildcats come out to get things going on offense. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game. So, Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
Stuffed on back-to-back plays. He got nothing, and now they're looking at 3rd and long. Trying to pick up a first down. To the air. It's Duff. They're all over him. It's complete on the right side. He works his way to the 21-yard line. Not enough to pick up the first down. Kansas State will have to punt it away. He's got great speed. The coverage team was down there to corral him. They made this They'll mark it at the 39. The Sun Devils offense makes its way onto the field. They reeled off a long touchdown drive the last time they had it. Much better field position this time around. They'll start on the ground with Robinson. All over him immediately.
What a great job by the defense understanding where they're on the field. Listen, the wide side of the field this way, they're going to try to run that sweep, identifying it, flying like madmen to the football, just understanding speed and space. I got to be ready for that, and they were.
Wants to go up top on second down. Right side, it's Brown.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Just listen to the little apple. You can hear it all the way to the big apple as they try to get the defense off the field. Out wide left, it's Robinson. At the 40, there he goes. He's finally shoved out of bounds at the 23-yard line, and a big pickup on that one.
When quarterbacks learn to take checkdowns, man, they become way more efficient. They become way better. They get way more possessions, and he does a really good job. It's not his primary guy, but he looks down the field. He doesn't force the football, but checks it down to his running back and still makes a big play because it was the right decision.
A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Makes the grab. It's Hamilton. They've got him corralled.
So it's third and long, and this quarterback right now has got to be expecting pressure. So you want to know where your hot routes are. You got to know where your best one-on-one matchup is. But understand this: we're still in the first half. If the defense gets you, tip of the cap. You can take a sack. Punting the football at this stage of the game is okay.
And they'll send out the field goal unit. Splits the uprights, it's good. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
knocks another one through. And how about this kicker? Good way to start off your season, right? Like, what do you have at the spot? Sometimes you don't know. Can he make those kicks? Starting off, hasn't missed one yet. Been very dependable for this squad.
I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. K-State has the ball back, and the Power Cat offense returns to the field. After giving up that score, now it's incumbent on this offense to kind of get a back and forth going, Jesse, in this game.
They got to put some points on the board here. There's obviously a lot of football to go, so it's not necessarily panic time just yet, but I'm getting the ball into the hands of my best playmakers on this drive.
I hear you, Jesse, but not panic time. Have you seen my defense? I mean, I'm not trusting them to get a lot of stops, so he puts a lot of pressure on this offense.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Wide receiver comes in motion. Dropping back, it's Duff. Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll bring up third down.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
Third and long right here. From the gun, wants to pass. Rushes on. They got him. Great pressure by this defense.
Hey, man, it's fun to watch a defense that really knows how to pressure the quarterback and that have guys that can win up front. That's the 4th sack of the day. We're still in the first half, but they got a bunch of guys up front that twist and stunt and move and know how to rush the passer. This offense has got to find a way to get the ball out quicker and protect better up front.
They were playing with fire on that return, and he got loose for a good return of better than 30 yards. This offense has it with really good field position. A snap, wants to throw to start this drive. Snags it. He'll be dragged to the ground, but it'll be a first down.
And that's why, as a former quarterback, man, I love these drag routes, because if you get the right coverage and it's man-to-man and someone gets picked or can't keep up with your receiver, you just put it out nicely in front of them, they're going to make the catch, and they're going to take it a long way. Really great execution. Nice job by the receiver creating separation. And beautiful throw out in front of the target.
Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Kept the last one on the ground. Now they'll throw. He's got it on the move. Touchdown, Sun Devils! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board. No mid-season concentration laps here in Week 7 as they push out that lead.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
They take over late and have enough time to put together a drive. Wide receiver going in motion. Dropping back, it's Duff. Between the hashes, it's Cano. And that is a tough assignment for a defense to cover a back man-to-man who can get downfield like that.
Especially when he can run routes the way he does, Reese. I'm really impressed watching this running back with how he's able to cut and how he doesn't telegraph where he's going. He is a weapon catching the ball out of the backfield.
Wow, this offense is just stuck in the mud. They've already punted 4 times, and it's 3rd down now. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Breaks into the open. Touchdown, ASU! How about this defense taking one back to the house? Look, a lot of time left. There's a little bit of distance right now being put on the scoreboard. Oh, and the extra point is blocked.
The 2-point attempt is no good. That keeps the score Arizona State 30, Kansas State 0.
He'll bring it back looking for help. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. They'll get this drive going from the 17. On the ground, it's Cano.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Took a shot as he threw. And they needed a little more room to work with as that one sails out of bounds. After the second down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. Makes his way out to the 20 before he stopped, and that'll bring up a 4th down. Timeout taken by the Sun Devils, their first of 3. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. He did a great job finding some running room on that return and was able to set up the offense with good field position. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Finds his big tight end. Gets it to the 37. Clock stops to move the chains. The Sun Devils come to the line in the hurry-up.
And this offense just keeps putting it together, man. Like, they have not been stopped very often. Another play in the passing game.
And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43. There's timeout on the field. Arizona State calls it second. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Left side is Hamilton. Just leaves him grabbing air as he gets down to the 35. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Finds the tight end. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. And as we work our way toward halftime, timeout on the field. Final seconds of the first half, and they'll try to put up 3. Never a doubt for this big-footed guy. 49-yard field goal is good. And we are headed to halftime. Both squads headed into the locker room to make some adjustments. Gives us an opportunity to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio Update.
Guys, it is my pleasure to welcome everyone into the Week 7 edition of the EA Sports College Football Update Show. Let's take a look at the Nebraska Cornhuskers taking on the number 7 team, the Indiana Hoosiers. And it's the Huskers keeping things within arm's reach here in this ranked-on-ranked battle. I think the plan here is just to get to halftime, then figure out a way to pull this out in the second half. Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now. Now back to your game at Bill Snyder Family Stadium. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside Bill Snyder Family Stadium.
Kansas State will kick off as we get things started here in the 3rd quarter. And he's coming out of the end zone. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. We check in with Holly Rowe.
Checking in with the Wildcats head coach at the half. This is the moment his defense has to get organized. They have been a little problematic here in this first half, giving up too many points. And now, with the opponents getting the ball to start the second half, they do not want that momentum and a positive offensive output right here to change this game. He said our defense has to make a statement and make a stand, and it starts right now. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 43. They'll go to the counter. Stopped at the 46-yard line, but give him 10 yards and the first down.
In halftime in this locker room, there was a lot of positive things to talk about. You got the lead, but you know what else will be positive, Palmer? Get the running game going early in this second half.
You're absolutely right here, and I think this coaching staff...
Right down the gut of the field. Touchdown, Arizona State! And once he got away from the D, they had no no shot at catching it.
David, I mean, you can take your hands away from your eyes. At this point, this thing is just defense optional. This is atrocious. Nobody wants to tackle in this game. Nobody wants to take an angle. It's another long touchdown. Great job by the running back, but when are these defenses going to show up?
Yeah, it's frustrating. It's hard to watch, man. Just, we've got to get lined up, make sure you're in the right gap. If you can't jump out of your gap, you can't guess. And these defenses, they're giving up big plays, and those are the ones that will kill you because it's points right away. And a lot of points in this football game, and these coordinators, they're not real happy right now.
He gets nothing, and they keep plowing ahead with the running game, and they've got very little to show for it. To the air, it's Duff. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
Well, we've seen this offense struggle early in this game, protecting the quarterback. They went in at halftime, thought they'd made the right adjustments, but it's not looking like it right now. They're still having issues keeping this guy standing up straight. Up front, they're just getting beat across the board.
They get him stopped, and it's going to bring up a 4th down. The Wildcats will have to send out the punt team. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Trying to make one miss. Slips through the line. And there he goes. Found a lot of running room before he goes out of bounds, and what a way to build a little momentum. Here comes the Arizona State offense onto the field. They've been dominant, and now they'll try to execute to their own standard. Stopped after a gain of 3. It'll be 2nd and 7. 2nd and long here. Hand off for Brown. He'll be brought down quickly after a very short gain. From the 36, a 3rd down, and you wonder if they're willing to take 2 plays to get the first. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his target. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11. And the Sun Devils have it with a 1st and 10. Trying to get the corner. And now in the pitch, the ball's loose. A fortuitous turn of events to keep possession of that one.
Man, those are backbreakers. Defensively, you get so excited. You force the fumble, I'm going to get a turnover. And the offense falls on the field.
Fires to the end zone. And he's on his way. He'll go all the way. Touchdown, Sun Devils.
And this offense doing a really nice job, man. They're understanding who they are. And Jesse, do you find guys, man, on the outside that you know where they're going to be, you know they're going to make plays, and you just continue to feed them?
Yeah, no question, especially in a situation like this, David. When the game's on the line, you got to go to your best players. And quarterbacks, they keep track of what's happening during the game. Who's winning? Who's getting separation on the outside? Who do I feel comfortable throwing to in tight coverage? This is the guy. That's now his 2nd touchdown catch in the game, and I don't think that's going to be the last time we see him touch the ball.
The keeper on the option. Finds just enough daylight to work his way up to the 19-yard line. After a good pickup on the run, it's 2nd down. Defense going to jam these receivers right off the line. Motion from the wide receiver. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Cano. Taken down.
And after your defense just went out there and gave up a touchdown and let them build the lead more, you really need to come out with this drive and answer. And the running game is not in. They were ready for that. Gonna have to create some explosive plays through the passing game.
And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. K-State sends the punt team onto the field, ready to boot it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He gets it away from his own end zone. Trying to get started. Return's going to get it up around midfield. He'll be down at the 49-yard line. Let's check in with Holly Rowe.
Here on the Sun Devils sideline, they are really hyping up their quarterback right now, guys. You know, they weren't exactly sure what to expect from this young player going into the game, but he has delivered. over 200 yards passing. He has proven to be someone they can count on. The coaches keep telling him, poise, composure, keep it going. This young guy is showing what he's made of. Back to you.
All right, Holly. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. He's knocked down short gain, maybe a pickup of 3. That defense rallied to the ball in a hurry. Long way to go on 2nd down. From the gun, it's Robinson. Oh, he's got some space. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a 1st down. The Sun Devils have moved it inside the 20. They'll throw it from the red zone. Rush right in his face. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Fires into the end zone. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown ASU. His 3rd touchdown of this game and his 3rd on the season. Like a Thanksgiving turkey. They're just being carved. No shot. They have no idea how to get in this quarterback's head.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing is working defensively. We got to figure something out. We got to try to do something a little bit different, bring more pressure. At this rate, shoot, he's on so much fire, you might as well just send everybody. Blitz everybody, live with the results, because everything else ain't working anyways.
Time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. And they get him on the ground, and that'll probably do it for the 3rd quarter. Just watching the clock run out on this one, and we can turn our attention to what's in store for next week here in the midpoint of the season. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive 4th quarter comeback. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. caught in the backfield. It's Lovett. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Now the defense will try to rise up on 3rd and short from the 21. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Oh, and he got drilled as he just got rid of the football. Kansas State will have to punt it away.
Number 8 in punt formation to kick it away.
Looks it in. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on it. Arizona State is going back on offense, and they come out looking for a spark. So your defense has done yeoman's work. The idea, don't make any mistakes here. Take care of the ball and preserve this shutout.
Play callers love it offensively when you can run the football when the other team knows you're going to do it. That is called imposing your will. And here in the 4th quarter with the lead, very first play of the drive, you break off a nice run. He might just call the exact same play right again here.
Now a first down from the 45-yard line. He'll do it himself. Turning it on. They'll get him stopped at the 34. He's got 10 yards on that one and a first down.
And that's a first down.
I'd say, well, the defense has really contained that quarterback run all game long, but in a big spot in the 4th quarter, they let him out of the cage. He gets out of the pocket, makes the run, and gets the first down.
Pulled down at the 29 after getting 5. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Quarterback keeper. He makes the tackle at the 23-yard line, but not before a pickup of 5 and enough for the first down. And the Sun Devils kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. They'll move the wide receiver. 7-yard pickup on that one. Is now 2nd and 3.
Man, the defense, you hold your breath. When this receiver has the football out in space, you have got to make sure you're playing with outstanding pursuit. Nice job there, but as this game goes on, they've got to keep an eye on this guy and make sure they know where he is at all times.
He's finally brought down, but he takes it all the way to the 6.
And this offense has really done a nice job on the ground. Like, the ground game has been solid, man. Nice job opening holes, running the football. They've been consistent with the run. And as this game creeps along, right, if they can continue to do this with the lead, this is going to be a game that they're going to have in hand.
Quarterback on the keeper. Runs it into the house. Touchdown, Arizona State! With that score, it looks as if this bunch is about to go 6-1.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
And here comes the Kansas State offense back onto the field. So this offense has done nothing. No points on the board, and right now it's just about trying to save face. Sells the run, looking to pass. Out wide right, it's Johnson. Makes a catch, but goes no further, and it'll be a short pickup on that one. They got 3 on the last pass. Here comes 2nd and 7. Takes a snap, wants to throw. Fires to the big fella. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Linebackers shuffling around, trying to keep the quarterback from getting a read. And they get to him behind the line. It'll be a loss of 2.
Yeah, and this offense has to find a way to run the football. They got to get more creative, whatever that looks like for this offense, something to jumpstart them because nothing really going on the ground.
Yeah, defensively, though, you got to give them credit, too, because they knew that physically they were going to try to be challenged up front. That was a big MO for this offense coming into it. But the defense, they've risen to the occasion. Their front 7 has dominated this entire game.
And this is a tough time for this offense because you're in passing mode. You're in comeback mode, and what is that? The defense knows that. Like, they're pinning their ears back. They're coming after the quarterback, and you've already struggled protecting your guy today and creating those.
Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28. The Wildcats will have to send out the punt team. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Looking for room. Really nice job all the way around. Got a few blocks, made a couple of moves, and a good return on that one before he's pushed out of bounds. Arizona State has the ball back in the offense, making its way onto the field. So your defense has done yeoman's work. The idea, don't make any mistakes here. Take care of the ball and preserve this shutout. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and this offense just a couple of minutes away from putting one in the win column.
They say tight ends are a quarterback's best friend in the pass game because think about it. The tight end's the guy lined up closest to the quarterback, which means generally those are the easiest throws a quarterback has. You saw it on that play.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. On third and long, try to convert through the air. Got his man. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. The Sun Devils with the 1st and 10. They'll run it. They want to take their time here. Hit and stopped right there. Not much on that pickup.
And I'm a fan of this, man. Run the football, eat the clock. We got the lead. This offense has put together a nice day, man. Like, just balance, rhythm, timing, play calling, everything has worked. That's why they've built this lead. They've had a great day today.
They get him on the ground, but it'll be enough to pick up the first down. And the Sun Devils, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Running inside. It's Mack. Gain of right at 7 yards, 2nd and 3 coming.
Yeah, and that's exactly what you want to do. Late in the ball game with the lead, establish the run, establish the physicality. And you know what helps? That clock up there, it continues to tick. So let's see if they choose to keep the ball on the ground and stay conservative and run that.
Snags it, and there's running room. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business, 1st and goal. And while the game is all but decided, why not try to get another one if you can? That's part of the fun, right? They're changing things up, trying to get everyone set. From the gun. Wide out, trying to get it in. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard. Lining up to add another. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. They just finished off a 53-yard scoring drive. And they get it into the end zone with a 6-yard touchdown pass. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll start on the ground with Robinson. They'll give him 4 on the pickup at 2nd and 6. Solid pickup of 4 on first down at 2nd and 6. With the win today, they're now bowl eligible, and that's certainly worth celebrating, at least to some degree, wouldn't you say, guys?
Yeah, listen, at the start of the year, there are a lot of goals that get put up on the blackboard. Reaching a bowl game is one of them. So now you can go ahead and check that off. But if you're this football team, you're not celebrating that tonight. You're looking to build on this win moving ahead because they've got bigger goals down the road, Dave.
They do, and they've shown you some good flashes throughout the season, man. Some moments that really say this team could be really, really good. And so I think you continue to improve. You know at the end of the season, I get to take a vacation. Wherever the bowl game is, we get a free trip with my boys, but there's some work to be done still.
This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis, saying goodbye, everybody.
you.